Hello and welcome to EDU 100 for the summer of 2018. My name is Paul Caron. I'm one of your instructors for this class, and this is a review of the syllabus and the requirements for the class for the next 5 weeks beginning on Friday, July 6th. So again, this will be looking over the syllabus, and here we go. So the syllabus will look like this. You'll have a copy of it. I'll be giving you a copy if you want. You can bring your own copy. That will be done electronically, or you can bring a computer, or however way you feel comfortable. So again, we meet on Fridays from 8 o'clock to 12:30 for the next 5 weeks, and we meet in room 283. Let me show you where 283 is. First of all, this is a map of the University of Southern Maine. Here it is right there. And if you're coming from Lisbon Street and you're going to go up Westminster, here's the Chickadee restaurant over there, and the hotel, and there's the New Academy School is over here. So you'll be going up Westminster, and I suggest you go here on Enterprise and go around, because this is where you should park. If you come in through the front and you walk into the front of the building, you'll be having to walk all the way. Our classroom is in this wing, and the wing looks like this. So that's the side wing, and the room 283 is up there. So these are the doors. Go up the stairs, boom, you're right there, ready to go on Friday. So that's where we'll be, meeting 283. Again, looking at the map, you should go up. If you're coming from Westminster, you can go all the way into the parking lot right around here and come straight and park in this area as well. Or you can just go along Lexington, come all the way down Lexington, come down Saratoga, and get over there. Either way, whichever way you come, helicopter, boat, whatever, park right here. Okay, and again, the building looks like this, and we're up there. That's 283. So back to the syllabus. The other instructor for this class is Ms. Sarah DeRoseby. Many of you know her because she works for the Lewiston school system, and she'll be working with me, and we'll be working to get you this course and get you to know about education in the United States. That's basically the name of the course in a lot of areas. It's a foundations class. It means that it's the beginning. It tells you all the basic philosophies and the school settings and how schools work and the administrations of school and so on. So it's just a way of getting you oriented into the school system. Now, the overview is basically what I just said, but part of this is also you have a school setting, which all of you have been given, and that begins next week as well. The part of education is that you learned a lot of acronyms. Those are the letters that you see here. That's the first acronym, TED, Teacher Education Department. Here we are at USM, University of Southern Maine, and LAC, Lewiston-Auburn College. See, now you know 3 acronyms. But TED is the University of Southern Maine Education Department, and they request that all syllabi have these goals. So you can look at them. I don't have to read them to you, but this syllabus in this class is based on these goals. The outcomes is what we expect as instructors from you, the student. And so by the end of this course in August, we hope that you'll be able to do these things. And you notice they're verbs, action verbs. Put that in the back of your mind, because we'll be talking about why they're action verbs later on in this course. So those are the things that we would like you to do. And now we go to attendance. And because we meet just for 5 classes on Friday, it's very important that you be there. Missing 1 class is like missing several weeks during a regular semester program. The other part of the attendance is that you're required to attend your placement for at least 1 full day per week. You've been told this, I believe. So you can work it out with your mentor teacher as to which day. Just realize that Friday won't be an option because you'll be in class. So be sure to take care of that as soon as you can. There are many ways to support you, including tutoring, including course accommodations because of a disability, if you just let the services know. And so these are the addresses and phone numbers that you can get in touch with so that you can be comfortable and be able to take the class. By the way, there is an elevator next to the stairs, so you can take the elevator to come up to the class. Like I said, tutoring is available. And the academic integrity, that's about plagiarism and cheating, copying, and so on. And the information is available at this site as well. Now, for this class, course requirements. Again, These the attendance and participation is worth 20%. Weekly reflections, and you can read all these. And now I will explain what they mean. So attendance participation, okay, this is going to say, I'm changing it right now to 1 full day. Is 1 full day. I wanted to do it in front of you. Is 1 full day per week. Okay, so you must have the field participation. I said it above there, so I wanted to show you that I'm changing. The 2.5 days is for a 15-week course. So you need to be at your site for 1 full day. Weekly reflections. Every week you're going to be given a question, and you have a week to respond, and it's done by email. No hard copies or papers to pass in. So you can just send it through email. And that's part of the thing we want you to get trained on, is being comfortable with using electronic and computer services as well, because you'll be using it with your students in the future. So you can look at this information here, but that's what weekly reflection. So going back, that's 30%. Let me go down and show you an example of a weekly reflection. For the first week, you can see that this is what we will discuss in that first week. We have different ways of presenting this material to you. And the weekly reflection number 1 is, why did you decide to be a teacher, and what influenced your decision? So you'll have a week to respond to that. And so that is due by before the class starts in the next week. So this is for July 6th. It'll be July 13th. And I'll explain all of this in the classroom too, if your eyes are glazing over right now and falling asleep. So the next requirement is the field placement journal. You will keep a record of your experiences, observations, and reflections. So this is an opportunity to think about teaching from an observational point of view. So there's some directions on this, and this is due at the end. This is going to be electronic, not a hard copy. So you just keep like a blog of your experiences. And at the bottom of page 7, these are just ideas that you can do. For instance, talk about the organization of the classroom, the various roles of the teacher throughout the day. Is he or she just standing up there in front of the class? Is he or she doing some activities? Is he or she outside with the students if there's recess or lunch or whatever activities are being done while you're there? What are the student-teacher interactions? These are suggestions, all right? But I want a journal that has more than just a sentence like, I went to school today, saw the teacher, it was nice. So I need a little bit more of that. I want you to reflect. Part of being a good teacher is being a reflective practitioner. That means that you think about what you're seeing and then see, is this for me? This is why we send you to the placement. You may not like teaching after you see what it's like in the classroom, or you may love it even more. It's a chance for you to be able to see this. And I know that most of you are substitute teachers or ed techs, so you've seen this as well. So you can see it from an even deeper perspective now with these prompts. Alright, so this will be due in electronic form by August 3rd, 2018. So that's the last day of class. Going back to the class requirements up here, the next one is teacher observation assignment. So I've given you a specific thing to do. Is one of the goals of field experience is to help you develop observation and reporting skills. So you're going to be looking at a teacher teach a lesson. Alright, so you can prepare. That's also due August 3rd. And then before the final day, the field, this is just a way to assess the field experience and what it was like. And so you will be answering these questions. You do that on your own time, and that's due August 3rd. So all of these things are due August 3rd, except the weekly reflection, which is due the following Friday. And then going on, these are the grades that we give. And then these are the class sessions. So we've laid out, Sarah and I have laid out the sessions for the 5 classes, and this is what we'll be doing, and you can look at that on your own time. You can see that we have a guest speaker, so you just don't have to listen to us two talk for 4.5 hours. You can listen to somebody else as well. And so every week we have a different person who will talk about teaching in a different perspective. And we finish with these 3 people: a fellow teacher, and a resource special ed, and the resource person, and the adult ed person as well. So that's the syllabus, and I'll be talking more about it, and so will Sarah, and we'll be going through it. So on the first day of class, when you show up on July 6th at 8 o'clock in room 283, and remember, this is your first test. There it is up there, 283 in the side building, not the front building, the side building. Looks like this. That's where we will be meeting, and hopefully we'll have a great summer. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.